Hello. Uh, I'm far away and quiet. Hold on. Hold up. Don't worry, I can fix this. Hello. Uh, hello. I'm like very loud now, but I'm here. What's up? Hello. So now I need to do this. Whenever I start a stream, I used to have this cool thing that like would show the chat before the stream started, but then that like got deleted, and now I have to do this weird thing where it pops up after. But hello. And there's one thing I need to add to the stream before we get started, so give me a quick second. Don't ask questions yet. Okay, hold on. Now, throw this here. It's very obnoxious, but it's just the quickest way that I could do this. It's just Notepad. But, alright. I can't do that, I'm a fool. Alright. Hello. Hold on. Hi. Yeah, so this is gonna be a Q&A live stream. I should probably, hold on. What if I move the mic like right in front of my face? Hello. Circus ASMR. It's weird. Intimacy freaks me out. It's not. If I do this, I'm gonna turn the mic down a tiny bit. Alright. What is up? So, this stream is going to be a Q&A, which means that I'm going to be answering questions that you guys give me. Remember me? I remember you from Suki Atsune from before the stream started. Will you do any covers? Define covers. Do you know me, Jonathan GF97? I do. I've seen you around a lot, actually. Have you seen the Emoji Movie? No, I have not. I don't plan to. I don't really go out and see movies. The most recent movie I watched was I went to the theater to watch a rerun of the original Kiki's Delivery Service. So, what's your biggest inspiration? Music in general. I always have different artists that I really love, but I just want to create music. I just want to add to the thing that has been a driving force my entire life. I don't do anything like without music. Music is integral to everything I do, basically. Very important question. Do you like Miki Hoshi? I do. She's not my favorite, but she's really good. What are your favorite voice banks? Out of all voice synths, I really like Luca and Miki are my favorite Vocaloids, but I also really like One, who's a Sevio, whatever. What do you like to do in your free time? Play idle games. That's about it. I've been playing a lot of Splatoon lately because I just recently got a Switch. Today I'm supposed to be getting Breath of the Wild in the mail, but I don't know. What time is it? It's 2:30, that's, yeah. Mail normally comes by now, so who knows? I've had a lot of sleep. I went to sleep at 9 p.m. and I woke up at 5 a.m. I'm on a normal person schedule. It's weird. It's like a productive member of society schedule. It's odd. What would it take to get you into a new idol mobile? Ritsu, Pipa, I know you're talking about Utama Cross or whatever, and I've been contemplating it, but I'm balancing 5 mobiles right now. I would have to drop 2. I would have to full-on drop Love Live and Bandori, and I don't really want to right now. How did you find Vocaloid, and how did you choose to start making Vocaloid music? I found Vocaloid from YouTube in 2008. I was but a wee lad. I was like 12 or 13. My birthday is literally in the middle of the year, so I was both. And yeah, I I don't know. I got inspired to write my own songs because, like I said, music. I've always been really into music since I was very little, and I got inspired by seeing people like Jesse-chan write their own songs, and I thought, hey, maybe I could do it too. Oh my gosh, you donated! What? I forgot I had super chat. The nerd in the corner. Hello. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Okay. Hey Circus, what is your main suggestion for getting started in music production? Also take the money, you deserve it so much. Thank you so much. Wow, I forgot I had that activated. It's so cool. For getting started, I recommend downloading or downloading the trial to a lot of different DAWs. I didn't do this. I just went straight in with FL Studio, and I love it. FL Studio clicked with me, but I feel like you should try a lot out. Most of them have a demo version. They're very limited, but you can get the idea of how to mess around with them. So, test out a few DAWs, DAWs, digital audio workstations, find which one you like, and then a good thing I suggest is just mess around. Like, you don't have to create a full song right away. Just make some chord progressions, just make a beat, just do whatever you want, you know? And depending on how you want to start, you can either make your own original song, or if you want to focus more on aspects of like your arrangement, then practice arranging other people's songs so you can get your quality up. You can figure out what synths you think work the best. You can figure out your own sound, you know, what combination of synths and beats you like. And yeah, so I hope that was an in-depth enough answer because I felt like that definitely warranted it. Yeah. When will you make a Teto song? Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Do I like anime or animals? I like anime. Animals are pretty alright. But I'm into pets. I like cats and dogs a lot. And some animals are really cute. But animals are else. I'm not a huge animal person, which is weird. It's kind of weird to say. Yeah. I don't eat cows or pigs because I think they're cute. But I eat birds because, like, who cares? Will you do a face reveal video? Also, how old are you? I will probably never do a face reveal, ever. Unless I get to, like, 1 million subscribers, which will never happen. I'm gonna make these really big goals that will totally never happen. Because I'm probably never going to do a face reveal. I'm not very confident in how I look. But I also don't feel like it super matters because I work with Vocaloid. You don't need to see what I look like. I'm writing songs for Vocaloids. I'm writing songs for other people. And recently, even when I sing, I'm using an avatar. I'm writing songs for me, but I'm not performing them, you know? I'm treating myself as like a character, I guess. So my face isn't really important, I don't feel. Also, I'm 22 now. The age foretold by the muses Taylor Swift and Lily Allen. Do you draw this picture here? Slep drew it. At slepu_png on Twitter. Hold on. If I add this right here. Art by Slepu Pung. There. Hold on. Yep. Slep. Least favorite song you've ever produced? Anything pre-Goodbye, honestly. I can't listen to Circus Monster lyrically. I think I did alright instrumental-wise. It's in a waltz time, but it has a 4/4 beat, which was a mistake at the time. I was 14 and I had no clue what I was doing. But looking back at it, that was actually I managed to make it work, and it was pretty interesting. So I like it instrumentally. It's simple, but I feel like it's intriguing. Lyrically, I hate it. Anyways. What inspired me to do this? What do you mean by this? Please elaborate. Do you use Utao software? They have English VCV banks. Yeah, I have my own Utao. He's kind of dead right now. But I've been working with CZ for a while. We're pretty good friends. She's one of my closest friends, honestly. To do silly tests with her incredible English ideas. So Aido Mayotao has had like multiple VC, CV, CV, VC, like all of. I think at this point it's not either of those, but it's been a lot of fun. So yeah. Why are you so adorable? Oh, thank you. Um, Probably because I'm afraid all the time, and that timidness and awkwardness can come off as kind of cute, which I'm glad you find it endearing. Otherwise, it would be really pathetic. Do you have a favorite anime? If so, which one? My favorite anime is one of them that's not idol related is Flying Witch. Flying Witch is a really good, cute anime. It's like a slight. I like relaxed animes. I like chill animes that are subtle, slice of lives. I'm not too into huge adventure animes. I like I was so into Lucky Star, and stuff like that. Haruhi, even Haruhi, I was like, that's a bit, it's a bit too exciting for me. Not that I don't like excitement, but I prefer chill slice of life stuff, and Flying Witch combines chill slice of life stuff with magic, like a really intense and magical world that you would think would be fitting in an adventure series, but it's slice of life, and I really like it. What country do you live in? I live in the USA. Do you like the synth Gumi? Yeah, I use Gumi. Do you know any Swedish words? I was learning Swedish. I actually was. And, en man äter vatten? That eats water? That's not, dricker vatten? I gave up. I'm sorry. I did a month of Swedish with Duolingo. I was so passionate about it, and then depression. I have a question for you. Is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure actually, does it take itself seriously, or is it a joke? I've looked at it from the outside and I can't tell. I can't tell if it's being serious or if it's just a huge joke. I don't know. What's my favorite Vocaloid song? I really like Kire Carry On, but I also like Pushing Daisies. Do I understand Japanese? 少しわかります。少し。でも上手じゃありません。What's my favorite superhero? If not superhero, what's my favorite villain? I like. I'm not super into superheroes, but I like comic book wise, I really like Spider-Man. Even though I'm super arachnophobe. I'm like terrified of spiders. Like I actually go into legitimate panic attacks when I see one. For some reason I like Spider-Man. It's weird. What Vocaloid do you like the most? I like Luca the most. Will the Lie Story ever have the final third song come to be? Aki's told me she wants to release it. I don't know when it's going to be released, but she wrote it, and I was going to do the instrumental. But she's really proud of it, so I think she's going to release it. And I've been contemplating coming back to it. I've been feeling ballad-y in my writings lately. So I've been contemplating writing a fourth song even, but that's super, super, super not, who knows. So I don't get your hopes up. Harley Quinn or the Joker? Harley Quinn all the way, definitely. Do you know the cartoon Voltron? No, actually. I've seen art of it. I know everyone really likes the dude with black and white hair. Favorite food? I like... I'm a very simple eater. I like foods that are not over the top. Um, but I guess my favorite food would have to be anything. I don't know. It's a really tough question because I don't, I used to have like number one favorite, but now I don't really care. Huh. Are Lie and I attached? Yes. What happened to all the Circus songs? They were amazing. Well, I had a fallout with Crusher P, and we went our separate ways, basically. I took all the videos down because I didn't want to gain traffic to my channel from them. I didn't want to have the idea that this is going to be a thing that continued, and I've seen a lot of people call me selfish for that, but these were very personal songs. They were about very personal topics, I suppose, and like I took them down because I don't want to be known for them anymore, because it's been like 20 months. It's been almost 2 years at this point. People still bring it up. 2 years since we stopped. Like, literally, it's been over a year. I haven't talked to Crusher since January of 2016. And it's just, yeah. So people call me selfish for wanting to have the stuff taken down, but it's because I thought the songs were great too. I really liked them, but I don't want them to continue because we're both going our separate ways and doing separate things, and I don't want that to chain either of us down, you know? So, yeah, that's why Circrush songs are gone. And I know they're your favorite songs, and I know you really love them, but I love them too, and we both have to move on. What's the name of my utao? Ishiyame Aido. Do I like Yusuke Kira's songs? If so, which one is your favorite? Oh gosh, he writes amazing stuff. I love like all of them, but I think Circles is probably my favorite because it's his edgiest. To me, it felt the one that lyrically had the most depth, and I really appreciated it. But gosh, I also really, really love all those pop jams. They're all really good. Have you tried Sevio yet? I have. I have One. She's really fun. Do you know who Ghost is? I do. Ghost is really cool. I like all of their music. Almost all of it. Yeah, all of it, honestly. I was trying to think of a song that I was about. There's none. I like them all. Do I like summer or do I prefer winter? I prefer winter. I'm a cool person. No, I'm not cool. I prefer the cold. Would you ever do a collab with somebody if they privately contacted you and sent you their vocals? I only really collab with friends or people who I'm like, send me your work and I will see if I'm really interested in collaborating with you. Not because I'm really tough to collaborate with. I take music like super overly seriously. I get really invested. So to collaborate with somebody is kind of a huge affair, and I need to like have a lot of drive to do it. Thank you so much, Pon Pon Kitty Cat, for the $10. I don't really have a question. I just wanted to help. Smiley face. I love you. Now you know the way to get my love, to give me money. That sounds so bad. I'm sorry, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. Do you know Ghost Data? I do. Ghost Data, I don't know much about them at all, but I think they associate with audio, right? Audio is really cool. I like audio. We talk quite a bit. He's a good friend. But I don't know much about Ghost Data. I will say I know more about Ghost than I know about Ghost Data. Ever thought of simply becoming an utaite? Maybe. I don't know if I have the best voice for it, though. I feel like I'm mediocre. Like, I work with certain songs, but, and this is me getting a little too real. I was recording stuff earlier today for stuff, and I was I kind of got the realization that I don't have a very professional sounding singing voice, and maybe I need to take lessons or something. I probably do, but I don't feel very. I don't feel like I could I don't. Ugh. See, I can barely talk. I don't feel like my voice would be my shining quality if I wanted to focus on that. I don't think I could. So, I love singing so much. I sing like every day, and I will continue to do that. But you gave me money. That nerd in the corner. Oh my gosh! Thank you again. I don't have another question. I'm just competitive and very supportive. Oh wow. Well, thank you. I love you too. Do I have any pets? I do. I have a dog and 2 cats. Oh my gosh. Yuffie. Did I say your name right? Have my money. But also question, does Glow have any official lyrics or is it just gibberish sung by Miki? Okay. You gave me 10, is that euros? I am very uncultured. I severely apologize. You gave me 10 currency, so I will confess to you the lyrics to Glow that I've held secret for how many years? 5 years? Wow, 5 years. Miki is literally saying, "Can you love me perfectly?" It's like, "Can you love me perfectly?" You know, for some reason, 15, 16-year-old Circus thought that was cool. That's why I never revealed it, because it's very, it's very like, oh. So, yeah. What is a good Vocaloid software for beginners with awful computers, specifically Windows 8? Well, Vocaloid is a software on its own, and it works with, I use Windows 8.1, it works with everything. Well, kinda. Vocaloid 4 works with Windows 7 and up, I believe, so you should be good. Favorite horror movie? Gosh, I don't know. I don't watch enough horror movies. I really need to watch more. But I'm also a chicken, but I'm also fascinated by it. I can't recall. The last one I think I watched was Quarantine, but like Quarantine 2, but it wasn't the best. In fact, it was pretty So, well, no, I don't know. I'm so sorry. What's your favorite Pokemon? Kyogre. I like Kyogre. 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 Whatever. Will you bring your Utalo back from the dead one day? Maybe. I have been feeling the urge to record for Utalo. I almost recorded one earlier today, but lazy and busy. Will you ever use Oliver for a song? I don't have Oliver. Favorite Ghibli movie? Ghibli? I'm a fool. Kiki's Delivery Service, though. Definitely. Do you play any card games? I don't, sadly. I play idle collecting card games. I'm low-key curious. Do you have any knowledge of Finnish? No. I said earlier that I took Swedish a little bit. That's the closest I got. Which is an entirely different language, but that's the closest yeah. Oh, thank you, Legimation? Legimation. Thank you. Nico or YouTube? Oh, YouTube. Because on Nico, whenever I post something, it's just like, Eko no hito da! And it's like, janakute. Have you seen Chucky? I haven't. I need to. It's a classic. I really need to. Have you ever played any of the Project Diva games? I played the first one, and I played Project Diva X. So I liked Project Diva X because I've never played F or F Second or anything. I've played the first one in that it was the original one that I had imported from Japan. So I didn't even get... Yeah, I did, yeah, so... What's your favorite video game if you haven't answered this question yet? I have a lot of video games that I really enjoy, but Basically any Blizzard game I'm addicted to, and I'll constantly be addicted to. I'm a super Blizzard fanboy, like World of Warcraft, Diablo, Overwatch. I remember I was hyped for Overwatch when it felt like no, wasn't gonna be a huge deal, because there was like an alpha or whatever or beta, and I was like yo, and I was super hyped for it, but then it became huge, and I'm so happy. So yeah, basically any Blizzard game. Uzi-chan, will you marry me? No, I'm sorry. Have you ever been to Europe? I have not. I haven't been out of the US at all. I'm going to Florida in the future. Um, I've been there before though. I used to live in Florida for a little bit, but I've actually stayed on the East Coast my entire life. I guess technically DC is definitely technically on the East Coast, right? Yeah. Do I still draw? Not really. I focus more on music, but I recently bought this fancy new big tablet that I need to use more, and starting to collect dust, and I'm starting to feel guilty about it, but I put it in front of my face so I see that it collects dust, so it can be a constant reminder, like you're not doing art. You just spent money on this new tablet and you're not doing art. And it's a reminder for me to be like, I guess I'll try to draw. How do you feel about CLC's comeback? CLC, I don't know much about K-pop. I liked Hobgoblin a lot. I like that a lot. Is that their comeback? Because they completely changed up their style, and I was so for it. Do you have any advice for those who are just starting to use Vocaloid? Have fun with it. Mess around. Don't feel like you need to jump into doing full covers. I mean, I said this about DAWs earlier, but just have fun with it first, you know? There's no need to rush into doing a full-fledged thing. You want to experiment. You want to find out what you find fun and what you don't find fun. Yeah. Do you play Osu? No, I don't. I play Stepmania. What do you think about Ia? I really like Ia. She's really cool. Ia Rocks is really good. And I'm really excited for the possible English voice bank, but it's been like 3 years, right? It's been announced for like 2 to 3 years. I have no sense of time. So I'm starting to give up hope. When the new album? I just released a new album 2 weeks ago, actually. It's called 715. It's available everywhere. So, yeah. I am 22 years old. What do you think of the new Racing Luca that was revealed to be Racing Miku's partner? I mean, I'm all for any Luca. Like, all Luca promotions. Let Luca replace Miku. Do you like Undertale? It's alright. What's your opinion on Nightcore? I like it, but I also don't like making money off... I like it in the concept, but I also don't like the concept of making money off of other people's work. You know, so... Who's your favorite character from Mortal Kombat? I don't know. I've never played Mortal Kombat. What Vocaloid that you don't have do you want? I kind of have all the Vocaloids I want right now. Honestly. I don't think I want any more. Did you know that you are the best YouTuber ever? That I super appreciate that. Thank you. But I don't think I can live up to that title. Have you ever heard of Ruby? Is that how you say it? RWBY? I've heard of it. I don't know much about it. Could you sing a little bit to us, please? Wave, for example, please. I forget Wave. I'm not the best vocalist, especially I don't know what to sing. So maybe in the future. Why did you make Fair Game sound good? It's the best song on your album, in my opinion. Well, thank you. It's the first song that sounds... It was the first song I wrote for the album. I wrote it initially in 2015. It's it kind of set the tone for the entire album, so maybe that's why it was the transition, I suppose, from my previous works to my current work. So it was really cool. Hi, Slep. Wow, Slep, you're here. Hello, I'm using your art. I didn't ask you. I'm sorry. Do you ever go to Japan? I have not left the US. I'm sorry. What is your favorite song that you have created with other producers? Patches. I really liked Patches. I've been feeling really chill lately. I really like slow tempo songs, chill aesthetics, pretty synths, and not, like, my aesthetic is changing. My music style is super changing, and it's more reflective. The stuff I like now is more reflective of Poltergeist than like Last of Me. But I also recognize that a lot of people just really like my high tempo stuff, so I won't give up on that. But I really like chill, slow stuff lately. So Patches, Poltergeist. That's why Patches is my favorite. Do you know DJ Joe personally? I know you tuned Rin for him. He asked me to tune Vocaloid sometimes. And I've met up with him. He's really, really nice. He's super kind, and I have like nothing but compliments to say about him because he works really hard and he does awesome stuff. But we don't like talk regularly because I'm a fool, and that social anxiety keeps me isolated from a lot of people. Between Luca and Miku, who would you rather listen to? Luca. Who is your waifu? I don't have a waifu, but I have plenty of daughters. What's your favorite color? I like an icy blue lately. I've been feeling that. I like that color. Do you enjoy doing Kaito songs? I really do. I love Kaito a lot. He's a lot of fun to tune. And yeah. What do you think you'll do after your YouTube career? Die. I'm sorry, that was dark. I guess I mean that in that I want to continue doing YouTube until I'm like old and wrinkly and like 90 years old, I want to continue doing it. I don't feel like it's a career because it's just a lot of fun, and I want to continue doing it, and I don't see the fun ever ending. So something else I might do is, gosh, I don't know. I don't super focus on YouTube. So, 2 donations! Wow. Pon Pon Kitty Cat. That moment you want to be competitive that you end up giving $30 to Circus. Sorry, just a really supportive person. Well, thank you so much, Pon Pon Kitty Cat. Wow. That's super nice. Graceless Liar said, I love your album, and I really love the intro song. Are you planning on doing anything like that again? Like 8-bit chiptune stuff? I do that a lot. I really love it. I feature chiptune stuff in all of my songs because it's a style that I really love listening to. And it's actually something I recommend. If you need to focus on bettering your composition... money! If you need to... Hold on. If you need to focus on bettering your composition skills, I recommend doing something simple, like just working with pianos, just working with a simple one instrument, and 8-bit counts as that. I feel like 8-bit relies more so on composition than it relies on production, obviously, because it's just, you don't have that much variety you can do with 8-bit, so it really, compositions shine in 8-bit, and I really love that. I love listening to that. And that nerd in the corner who gave me $40 is very competitive and supportive, and I appreciate it, but I'm afraid of where this is going. Thank you, but let's call it a draw, friends. I believe in you, and I appreciate this, but don't empty your bank accounts on my behalf, please. Wow. What is my opinion? What are your opinions on Gumi? I really like Gumi. She's super good. And to be honest, I'll be really honest, I loved her before she got super popular. Not in a hipster kind of way. I felt like I super needed to support her. Because she is Voice bank wise, I feel like she's clearer than Miku V3, definitely. With Miku V4, I like them both equally now, but she was definitely one of the best Japanese English voice banks. But now she's kind of overtaken Miku, and Miku is my original like, well, not favorite, but I love Miku a lot, so I'm a little salty about that, so I'm just like, I hate Yugumi, but I don't actually hate Yugumi. I don't think either of them should overtake each other. They're on equal levels to me, so I don't think Gumi is the best English voice maker in the world, but I don't think Miku is either. I think that I love them both a lot, which is why when people are super obsessed with Gumi, I'm like, but there's so many others out there too. Can we shout the support then? I support. No money, but support. Thank you, Peepa. What's my favorite instrument? I love pianos. It's very simplistic, straightforward, but I love listening to piano musics and piano renditions of songs, and yeah, because like I said earlier, you get to hear the composition, and while production is very important, with certain songs, I love to hear the composition. If a company who make Vocaloid asked you to voice the Vocaloid, would you accept? Probably, because I think that would be a fun experience. Even if I don't think my voice is the best, I would give it my all. I would do my very best, and I think, if a company is interested in me, then I don't want to turn them down, because if they came to me, then they're interested, you know? Would you make a video featuring different fan-submitted art? That would be really cool. The issue is... I know this is going to seem like I always have money on the brain, but this is because I don't like to get in trouble. I would have to probably do like some sort of clause where if you submit fan art for a specific thing, then you would have to acknowledge that the video it would be featured on would be monetized, just for safety. So it would probably be something like that. Does the 715 character have a name? Sorry for posting this too many times, I'm just curious. Don't worry, this is the first time I've seen it, and I'm a fool. And you see that text in the video? It worked, because I finally saw it. After, I don't know how many times you posted this before, but thank you for continuing to post it. Because their name is Glacier. This character's name is Glacier, and they're really, really good. Slap designed them. Do you like how saxophones sound? Yeah, saxophones sound really cool. I like, I can appreciate almost every instrument, you know? Once they become an actual artist, they'll give you money. You don't have to feel obligated. I forgot how to talk. Please don't feel obligated to give me money. I appreciate it a lot, like super a lot, but it's not. You're not obligated to do so. I appreciate other support just as well. Oh my goodness! Thank you. Oh wow, Shiroegi. Thank you so much. I'm really broke, but I just love your music and you deserve the money. Bye. Thank you. Ah. That's so nice. Oh my gosh. Who's your favorite utaite? I really like Guriri, and Cradness is pretty cool. If there was an opportunity, would you write a novel of your songs? Yeah, I totally would. I think I definitely would go for that. Do you know any of these Vocaloid circus? Vocaloids V-Flower, Bruno, Clara, Sachiko, or Yanha? I do. I know of almost every single Vocaloid. If a Vocaloids come unless they were released super recently, I know of them. Just because Vocaloid's been the main thing I've been into for like 8 years at this point, so. What do you think about Yohio-Lloyd? I think he's pretty cool. He's pretty alright, but Fukase kind of replaced him, to me. Fukase, in my mind, Fukase does what Yohio-Lloyd could do, but, like, better. If you had to choose one song to listen to for the rest of your life, what would that be? Probably a trance song. One of those, like, 9-minute long songs, probably by HSP, Hiroyuki Oda. Just cause I love trance and I would never really get sick of it, you know? So yeah, it'd probably be something like that. Do you like yandere? I really do. Yandere is pretty cool. Not too into yandere Certain depictions of yandere I'm not too into because it's a very in-depth trope. There's subtle aspects to it, and I love it so much that when it's presented wrong, I get very angry. You know, kind of like how a yandere sim, you're not playing as a yandere, you're playing as a kudere. That's not a yandere, that's a kudere. You know, so it's just like, I'm very passionate about yanderes, and my friend Jen also is very passionate, and we go on like rants for hours talking about good yanderes, bad yanderes. We can make a podcast out of it. What's your favorite animal? I love cats a lot, but penguins are also really cute. I bought Vocaloid, but for some reason I can't install voice banks. Can you help me? Um, I am a fool. I know I'm not the best at tech support, but ask around on forums, I believe, like Vocaloid. I'm sure someone could help you. Um, I'm just I'm really not the best at helping with stuff like this, because I like a friend will be like, "Hey, I can't get this to install," and I'll be like, "Oh, have you tried turning it off and on again?" And that's it. That's all the advice I got. Who's the best yandere? Well, one of the best examples is definitely Yuno Gasai, but it ranges. There's a range of yandere from Yuno Gasai to the extreme of Yuno Gasai to the subtle of Mayu Sakuma. You know, there's a whole range. There's so many possibilities. Ah! I like a lot of deres. I like tsundere a lot. What happened with Define Me Circus P remix? It's just it was supposed to have a video, but I never. The artist and I had a deal, I believe, and I assumed. I don't know. I guess the artist never really contacted me for like 2 years, so it's kind of went into a limbo. And now my production value is way higher than what it was when I made the Define Me remix. So I don't really even want to post it. Fuck, I'm seeing the messages and you are not reading me. Please, I saw that message. I saw that message that you sent right there. But I didn't see any questions you had earlier. Because just repost the questions, don't complain. Or I'm gonna notice you complaining and not notice your questions. Not on purpose, but that's because this is the type of person I am. What are the lyrics to Glow? I answered that previously for somebody who donated. I will reveal my secrets for money. That's me clapping, by the way. That's me like putting my hands together next to my face. Like, I don't have a face cam, but I would be being really cute right now, you know. Not that I'm ever cute. Anyways, that self-deprecation and self-loathing is being pushed behind us, and we are moving on. What's your favorite show from when you were a child? I loved Ed, Edd n Eddy a lot. It was really funny. That was the kind of thing I was super into, I believe. I also watched like Pokemon, Inuyasha, Sailor Moon when I was a kid. I remember specifically I watched Inuyasha and Sailor Moon before I was 7, but they had the TV Year 7 on them. And by the time I finally turned 7, they were discontinued. Toonami was gone, and I was like, but I'm legally able to do this now. And it was too late. Favorite blocked as of now Vocaloid song? I don't know what songs are blocked. I like all of... I can't watch any of Cradness's uploads because he isn't eternally blocked from by Exit Tunes forever. So I guess... anything. Like that. Do you ever talk to your wall? No. No. I always have my back to the wall and I'm facing a room, so I can see all. Do I have siblings? I do. I have 2 siblings. One is very young, and the other is also very young. You're my idol, and I love you. What do you do? And I love what you do. What inspires your songs? Well, thank you so much, Abby. My emotions inspire my songs, basically. Experiences, emotions, things like that. Yeah. Have you seen the music video Sand Planet? That is a lot about the Vocaloid fan base. I have, and I think I get a kind of pessimistic optimism from it. I like it. I think it's people say that it's like the end of Vocaloid, but I don't believe that. It doesn't look like that to me. It looks more like the Sand Planet is like a sandbox, and you can continue to build whatever you want with it. You know? Do I have a pet? Yeah, I have a cat. I have 2 cats, and I have a dog. Do you produce Vocaloid songs full time, or are you studying and working? That nerd. I was studying for a while, but right now I'm focusing on Vocaloid and music. That nerd in the corner. OCD made me give you exactly $65 overall. Thank you. Wow, that's so much. Oh my goodness. What's my zodiac sign? I'm a Cancer. Who's saying electric angle? Electric angle? Yeah. It's cool. I make that typo all the time. Better. Miku or Lennon Ren? I liked Miku's version because that's the original one I heard back in like 2009. Do you like Harry Potter? I do. I'm really into Harry Potter, but I'm also not. I'm really into the world and the concept of Harry Potter, but I'm actually not actively reading it or into it. Oh my god, more money. Thank you so much. I don't know how to react. I forgot I had super chat on, but thank you so much, Pon Pon Kitty Cat. That's so nice. Okay, this is my last donation. Promise. Thank you. Can you speak a little bit of Japanese? Skoshi wakarimasu. Demo jouzu ja arimasen. I could try to say a sentence. What's a relevant sentence? Is there any relevant sentence? Kaito ga suki desu. Yeah. Nihongo wa muzukashi. What are your thoughts on chip speech and alter ego? Ever thought of using them? I think they're pretty cool, but they're not really the sound that I'm 100% into. They feel limited a bit in how you use them. But that might just be me being a fool, you know. I like them a lot. I like the concept, and I feel like there should be people who like it should continue to support it. I feel like a fan base should continue to grow, but I don't think it's particularly my taste. So I think it's really good. Yeah. What are your opinions on furries? I'm a furry. Furries need to chill with the Splatoon 2 me-verse thing. We get it. You're taking over Splatoon 2. But please calm down. Can you say hola, please? There you go. Does one watch Kizuna Ai? I do. I love Kizuna Ai. She's super cute. Is there a physical version of your new album 715, like a CD? There might be in the future. A very limited run. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's very far off in the future. Guess the first Vocaloid, because I know? Well, Leon and Nola were the first 2 Vocaloids. Do you ever talk to your pets? Because I have a whole conversation with mine on a daily basis. I talk to them a little bit, but I talk to everything. It's kind of like if a cat's like meow, I'm like, what do you want, you know, that kind of thing. Will you use Utao again? Maybe. How about my English? I'm not sure if you can understand it completely. I can. It's really good. You're doing good. Can you read hiragana and stuff? I can. I can read hiragana, katakana, but kanji, I can't read that. It's very difficult. I haven't memorized a lot of it. Would you ever make a full Utao album? Probably not. What do you think about Nekos? Cats are cute. What do you think about the idea of Miriam V4 becoming an actual thing? I'm so excited for that. That'd be really cool. I really hope I really hope that it becomes a thing. However, there are a lot of factors that need to go into it. Even if Zero G and Miriam both agree to it, there needs to be a contract signed and money paid and all this kind of stuff, and they might not have the funds, and then it needs to be approved by Yamaha. And there's a lot of steps. There's a lot of steps to go into getting business things done, I believe. It's not as simple as 1, 2, whoa, it's gonna happen. So I think if it does happen, it's probably gonna take a year or 3. Might be Miriam V5 by the time it happens. But I would be really excited for it. Have you ever accidentally electrocuted yourself? No. And I hope to continue that. Knock on wood. Have you heard Plama's remix of your song Poltergeist? Yeah, I gave him the track stems to my song. He asked me to remix it. They asked me. And it was absolutely incredible. I loved how it came out. It's so cool. If you haven't heard Plama's remix of Poltergeist, please go listen to it. Does your cat ever sit on your lap when you're trying to do something important? Sadly, I don't see my cats that often because I live in a 2-story house. Well, it's a split level. And the level that my room is on, that I reside in literally all of my life because I never go outside, is the dog is on, and the cats are afraid of that. So, Animal Kingdom, you know, cycle of life or whatever. How many spoons have you seen as of right now? There's a fork in my room. That's about it. Hasn't been here long. I'm not that gross. Before I started the stream, I made a little microwaved lunch. Pico V4, yes or no? Would you buy it? Nah, not too into Pico. What is your least favorite Vocaloid song? I don't know if I have. I don't remember songs I dislike. Who's your favorite lesser-known producer musician, not limited to Vocaloid producers? I really like Ali X. I don't think she's super lesser-known. She's but she's still pretty indie. I feel like listening to her stuff, I feel like she should be this major pop star, and then I see that she, like, I think I have more YouTube subscribers than her, which feels like wrong. It's a travesty. She needs she does incredible stuff, but she's very high production value and definitely an actual like pop star worthy artist. So I'm really into her stuff, and I feel like she should become like #1 on the radio and stuff, you know. So I really like Ali X. Would you use Ia's English voice bank if it comes out? Yeah, I definitely would. Do you watch any cartoons? Not lately. I don't have cable. Do you like puppies? Yes. What do you think about Fukase? He's really good. I like how he sounds and like everything. He has a really good voice bank, really good range, but also kind of a weird range. He works with very specific songs, I feel. There's only a few times I've been like, wow, Fukase would be perfect for this. Otherwise, I use somebody else. Did you make the copycat on the video? I made the copycat video, yeah, but the art was drawn by Slep, which is this. That's Slep. Yeah. What is your favorite Vocaloid design and one that you hate? I love Miki, and I hate Pico because he copied Miki. Will you write a song with One? Maybe. One only works in Japanese, so while you can do English with Sevio, and it's not the worst thing in the world, I would probably want to write a song in Japanese for One, but my Japanese is very limited, as you can tell. Did you know that Wawaka is returning to Vocaloid on Friday? I saw that. That's really exciting. I think for Miku's 10th anniversary, they're getting a lot of very prominent producers to do stuff, so I'm excited to see what he creates. How would you pronounce my name? Insert just do it meme. Emily Jensen? Do you work better at night or day? Time is an illusion. It doesn't really matter to me. I work I work better when I'm not exhausted, but my sleep schedule's a mess, so it really varies. It really varies. Do you know anything about Brazilian Portuguese? I do not. I'm sorry. Do you want to use IA English if it is released? I do. I really do. I'm really excited for it. I really like Leah's voice. What do you think about spiders? I personally hate them because I think they will take over the world. I have a severe phobia of spiders to the point where I kind of go into breakdowns and stuff. It's not very fun. Which vocal Vocaloid do you think has the most unique voice? They're all really unique, honestly. Utaos are very, very, very unique in their own because of how the program resamples. So honestly, I think a lot of them are very unique. But I remember, vocal-wise, the reason Miki's one of my favorites is when she first came out, I had never heard a voice like Miki's before. Like when she had her first demo, I was like, this is totally what I'm into. So would you use Yuzuki Yukari in the future? She's my absolute favorite. I would if she had an English voice bank. I'm focusing on English right now. English stuff, so. I do love Yukari, and I have her V4 at all 3 voice banks, but yeah. If I did a live stream, would you watch it? I mean, maybe. Can you upload the off vocal to your song 10,000 Stars? Let us make our own covers with it. I want to make a Spanish cover, please. I'll give you credits, please. I cannot. 10,000 Stars is owned by Krypton, not me, because I won the contest. Rights were given to them. So I legally cannot upload the instrumental to 10,000 Stars. I'm sorry. Has Janny already heard your song Calla Linney? You're thinking of Cien or Crusher Bee? I didn't write Calla Linney. I'm sorry. Can we expect more songs sung by yourself? Patches is amazing. Yeah, you can. Which is exciting. I'm excited about it. When will you release another song, and can you please say my name? Cassidy Fine. Well, I just released an album 2 weeks ago, so I'm kind of taking a break. I'm posting songs monthly on Patreon. I have a song that just went out that I'm putting the rewards out to in 2 days. I have a song that is prepared to be posted this month, and I'm working on another song that's being posted next month. So Patreon is where I'm very active continuously. I'm working on a song series on Patreon. It's super secret, super cool. It's going to be released all at once in the public, but you can see it as it's created on Patreon. So, yeah. Other than your own works, what's your favorite Vocaloid song? I really like Kire Kirayan and Pushing Daisies. Since you're focusing on English, have you thought of using Tonio and or Prima? Their voices are for very specific genres. I don't think I could utilize them very well. Prima is incredible, but I don't write opera. Antonio is alright, but I don't write opera again. What do you think about Venezuelan Vocaloid Alex Chipsands? I think I've heard of them, but I don't know their works. When are those rare moments you go outside? Never. Ever. I mean, I open my windows, I let the sun come inside, so I'm not like a vampire, but I don't go outside unless I have to, or I have something to go to. Like I recently went to see Kiki's Delivery Service, but then I went outside to go into a movie theater. So, yeah. What do you think about today's music? I love it. I really like pop music. I like how it's going in a more chill direction. I recently heard, I know this isn't the newest song, but I recently heard Crying in the Club. And I really liked that. And Kesha's latest stuff is really good. I'm a huge fan of pop music. I've been a huge fan of pop music since 2008, honestly. So, do you like V-Flower? I do. V-Flower is really cool. Have you ever heard of these Vocaloid songs? I haven't heard of any of them. Sorry. The chat's gone. Hold on. This happens a lot. Don't worry. I know. The chat's. Oh, it's back. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's. What is happening here? Oh, it's back. Okay. Hello. If you could make your own game and write the score for it, what kind of game would you go for in terms of the atmosphere you create with the score? Sorry if I phrased this was confusing. It wasn't at all. I would probably go for something very simplistic, probably full-on 8-bit, or chiptune, because 8-bit isn't an accurate accurate title for it. But either that or very simplistic, light, atmospheric stuff. I had one specific track that was made for a game that never got anything done with it on SoundCloud. It's very old. But simple light aesthetics, reverby, spacey. Yeah. Do you know what Mystic Messenger is? If so, who's your favorite character? I've heard of it, but I'm not into it at all. Elves or dwarves? Elves are cool, but dwarves are also cool. Have you ever heard of Melanie Martinez? I have. Have you played Fire Emblem? If you do, who's your favorite character or game? I played Fates a little bit, and I liked, what's his name? The Chuny, the dude. Owen? I don't know. He had blonde hair, short blonde hair. I liked him. How did you feel when you started getting worldwide known? How did you realize you became famous? I don't feel like I'm famous. I don't think I'm famous at all. I appreciate support from all over the world, because that's what the internet creates. You know, when I post publicly on YouTube and other places like Twitter and Patreon and stuff, it's available to everyone in the world, well, almost everyone. And I really appreciate that everyone from different countries comes to hear my stuff. But I don't feel I'm famous because, like, really, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not very, like, popular. Have you heard of the Vocaloid Hiyama Kiyoteru? I think his voice is very unique. Listen to Guilty Verse by him. The scream at the end is amazing. I have a friend, who works with Kiyoteru a lot, or worked, Azura Lunar, who also wrote the Japanese lyrics to Insanity and stuff. Was known as a Kiyoteru producer, so Kiyoteru is really cool. I have art block. Can you help? What should I draw? And I'm so happy I was noticed. Thank you so much. I feel so much better now. Oh, well, I'm glad. Well, thank you for thanking me for being noticed. I'm glad I can make you feel happy. Is the stream continuing? Hold on, it's kind of frozen for me. Alright, we're here. But you should draw what you want to draw. Draw Miku. Draw a Vocaloid. Draw whatever. I believe in you. Do you think the Earth will explode? I mean, we just don't know. I don't know where that came from, but I mean, anything's possible. Do you like chocolate muffins? Yeah. What is your opinion on Sonica? Sonica's really cool. I don't have the ability to use her anymore, but I really liked her at the time. Though she isn't the highest quality voice bank. Have you listened to Broadway musicals like Hamilton or Dear Evan Hansen? I have not. I'm not a huge musical person. I'm sorry. Hey! Hello. Have you ever been to a convention before? I have. I go yearly to Katsucon, which is in DC, and I used to go to PortCon, which is in Portland, Maine, but I don't go to that anymore. Do you like Nekos? And what's your favorite Japanese idol? I like Uchida Aya. I'm not a huge fan of real idols. I like Perfume, but I don't know if they actually count. And Nekos are cool. Cats are cool. Do you want to go to space? No, it's kind of terrifying. Hey Circus, how easy or hard would you say Miku Hatsune V4 English is to tune? I use Studio One 3 Artist with PR Pro Studio on my Mac. I only use V4 in Windows, so I don't know how easy she is to tune in PR Pro Studio, but I think she's really easy to tune in that you don't need to fix a lot of her phonemes. She pronounces most things accurately first time around. So yeah, what's your opinion on Dinah? I really like Dinah. She's cool. Will you ever use Len in an original song? I have already used him in an original song. Check out my song Poltergeist with Len. Yeah. Oh, and thank you for coming to the stream. Do you like memes? They're alright. How would you react if somebody recognized you at a convention? I would... It's happened before. I avoid people. Yeah, I don't... I mean... Like I said, I never do a face reveal. The only time I've actively been like, oh yeah, this is me, I'm Circus, and actively let people take pictures with me and stuff was at Miku Expo over a year ago. So, yeah, I'm really shy in person. I don't like to be like, oh, this is me, you know, I don't like to broadcast it. And I actually get anxious walking around with Aki because she has shirts that are like, I voiced a Vocaloid and liked it, and there's Dinah on it, and then Aki's just walking around like that, and I'm like walking 10 feet behind her because I'm afraid of like, and it's not really gonna happen, but there's like sometimes one or two people who comes up to her like, oh, I love Dinah, and I'm like, I am going to go the other direction because I am afraid of interaction. So yeah. Do you think aliens exist? I mean, probably. Thank you for putting up with my questions. I'm the one who asked about the wall, by the way. Do you like Fukase? He's cool. Do you think I'm awesome? Sure. What's your favorite Vocaloid? Luca and Miki are my favorite Vocaloids. What do you think of the producer Ghost and the Communications saga? Isn't Communications cancelled? I liked it, but I like Ghost stuff, and I think Ghost should do whatever they want to do. What are some lesser-known producers that you believe should be more well-known? Definitely Audio. Audio should be much more well-known. I think that's number one. I think Audio should be like the biggest producer right now. What's your favorite song on 715? Poltergeist, honestly. I think it's my most recent song on there, but it's the kind of style I'm currently very into. Do you know Aki Dearest? I know of Aki Dearest, but I've never interacted with her. Opinion on amusement parks? They're fun. I'm too large for most of the rides because I'm very tall and very big. Do you play TF2? No. I don't. I played it a little bit, but I play Overwatch. What do you think of CU? She's cool. Do you have social anxiety? I do. It's not fun. Are you gonna be mad if I said that Empath P's versions of different C's is far more superior than yours? Nah, you just have different tastes. That's fine. Have you ever used Linux? No. What what will you recommend to someone who wants to start as a Vocaloid P? I want to start as a Vocaloid producer, and I don't have to start. I really think your work is cool. I think just do whatever you want. Don't stress out about it too much, which is really difficult. It's like easier said than done. But just jump into it. Do whatever you want at first. Mess around. Don't feel worried that you're going to mess up, because we probably are. We all mess up at the start, and what we make at the start isn't the best, but if you don't start, you never get anywhere, you know? So just go for it. What Vocaloid do you think is the most undervalued unfairly? I don't really know. I like Azuki and Matcha, but they're not really fairly undervalued. They're just not very well known yet because they just kind of recently came out. What's your favorite color? An icy blue. Favorite Overwatch character? Reaper. Is there anywhere we can send you fan art? Yes. You can send it to me at Twitter. I'm at VocaCircus, the same name as this channel. Why are you so relatable? I don't know. Bye, Circus. I'm gonna edit songs. Bye. Would you ever create your own mascot character for your channel? I have. I commissioned Slep to design a persona for me, and that's what the icon is right now. And that's the persona you saw in Patches. Why don't you go hug Slepu? Because they have amazing art skills. Because I'm afraid of intimacy. I'm afraid of physical contact. Did you laugh when you heard Dex's Worst Day by No Straight Answer? I think that was by MFP, but I did laugh. I enjoyed it. I was there when Aki was recording it. Dex or Kaito? Kaito, honestly. Have you ever played a Project Diva game? If so, what's your opinion on Future Tone? I've never played Future Tone. I've only played the first ever Project Diva game, like the first one, the one that's in full Japanese. I had to have it imported. It was originally on PSP, and then I played Project Diva X. Those are the only two games I've played. Have you ever wanted to have your song featured in a Project Diva franchise? I have. That would be really cool. Technical question. Can you have more than one BPM in a song in FL Studio? I think my BPM changes in the chorus, but I don't know how to change it. You can. If you right click it, you can work on it like an automation. Why can't I be noticed? I mean, I noticed you saying that. What has inspired you the most throughout your life? Music. Five Nights at Freddy's or Outlast? Five Nights at Freddy's, just because I like its over-the-top aesthetic more. Outlast is pretty interesting, but it's too gritty for me. It's too, like, you know. What do you think about Micah? She's really cool. I like her. You will use Micah in the future? It sounded more like a statement. So I was like, I will. But no, maybe. I really like Micah, but I don't know. It depends. It really depends. You can draw? Not really, but a little bit. Circus, please talk in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry. Say hi to my dog. She's a fan. Hi, dog. Hello. Thoughts on Suna no Wakase? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Did you see Barney when you were a child? I did not. Actually, I didn't watch that at all. I was a Dora person. And like I said, I don't speak any Spanish, so I don't know how well that worked. Do you prefer cakes or cookies? Cookies. I like them more. Which one is the real hair color of your avatar character? The one in Patches or the one in your YouTube avatar? I feel like Patches is just a bit more saturated, and the art that Slep did in my YouTube avatar is a bit more desaturated, so it's just brown, I believe. It's a nice shade of that. Kaito's deeper, older voice or his newer, higher ranged voice? A mix of both. I make his newer voice deeper. What's your favorite Vocaloid to work with? Luca. I like Luca a lot. Is it weird that I first thought you were a girl? I realized you were a guy a while ago, but still, I thought you were a girl at first. No, you're not alone in that. My streams used to be filled with constant people saying, "Oh, OMG, I thought you were a girl." So, don't worry, it's fine. I don't know, I assume it's because I think a little bit of it might be girls who were into my songs and related to them might have like projected and think that I'm also a girl, which is fine. It's understandable, but that's the only really thing that I can understand it from. You know, that's the only way I can fully comprehend why so many people thought I was a girl at first. Favorite baked good? I like croissants. What do you think about horror films? I can't watch them a lot. I try my best, but I can't. But yeah. Why is your voice and your music so great? Oh, thank you. I do my best, but there are plenty of people out there who are way better than I am. What do you think about releasing edited VSQ? I think you need permission from the original VSQ creator if it's in the case of, like, in my case I post unedited VSQs so people can edit them themselves, but I don't really support them releasing the VSQ, mostly because I don't really support plug and play. I release an unedited VSQ, so everyone has to edit it, you know, so that you have to get your own style into the vocals. And when an edited VSQ gets released, then all of the covers just sound the same, and I'm not into that, you know. So it's all right, but you need permission. Would you use Otomachi Una? Maybe. Do you like books? I don't read them enough, but yes. Have you worked with Makne Nana English at all? Would you recommend it? I'll be real, I feel like she's one of the messiest English voice banks I've ever worked with, but she's also really cute, so I forgive her. What's your favorite game? I've probably stuck with World of Warcraft for the longest. I played World of Warcraft since I was 11 years old in 2007, so... No, I was 11, yeah, so... How did you meet Aki? She DM'd me on DeviantArt in 2010. Have you ever seen the horror movie The Babadook? No, I haven't. Have you heard of Nana? I have Nana. I made a cover with Nana. I made multiple covers with Nana, so... Have you ever tried selling your songs to some kind of companies or groups? I'm in the process of maybe doing that. Horde or Alliance? Horde. What's your favorite... But, hold on. But my main is on Alliance right now because all my friends are Alliance, so I guess it doesn't super matter, but I'm secretly Horde. I'm a double agent. What's your favorite breed of cat? Black cats. Will you do Vocaloid covers again? I do them on my SoundCloud a bit. How many satanic rituals do you think Michiem does to get that realistic tuning and mixing? I don't think it's satanic rituals. I think it's just intricate editing. I think he just works pretty hard on it. So, yeah. Why are your songs so magical and amazingly awesome? Thank you. Would you use Kasane Teto's VCV English voice bank? I did try it out, but I don't know if I'd actually use it in an original song. Will you post something on your old channel? Probably not. I kind of gave that channel a farewell with Sora, which is an Idolmaster song. But that video is blocked in 5 major countries because of YouTube Red. So most people don't see that, but that was my farewell. It's a really pretty song. It's like Sora ni naritai jiyu na sora e. It's a really pretty song. I like it. So what's your biggest fear? A lot. I have a lot of fears. Is there a name for the character that's the face of 715? Yeah, their name is Glacier. Have you ever seen the animation memes for Copycat, Karma, and Insanity? I have. I like them. They're really cool. Why did you start doing what you do? Because why not? Have you ever played The Sims? I used to be really into The Sims, but I don't know, it hasn't been as fun for me lately, but I feel like I'm really into mindless farming games and games that are very chill, and I feel like The Sims can be pretty chill, so I probably should try to get back into it. I was just very disappointed by The Sims 4. The Sims 1 is my favorite, and The Sims 3 was very fun, but The Sims 4 was just kind of, it didn't do it for me. I played it on release, and it was lacking so many of features that The Sims 3 had that I couldn't stick with it, and then I gave it up. And even if it's better than Sims 3 now with all its new expansions, that initial impression was so bad that I gave up on it. Do you play chess? If you do, what's your favorite chess piece? I don't. I should learn how to play chess, but I don't. Could you do Ghost Rule V4X English Miku? I did a Gumi cover of Ghost Rule. Okay, let's be honest here. Who do you ship? Vocaloid, of course. I don't ship Vocaloids, really. At all. Not at all. Will Glacier ever become an Utao or something similar? Probably not. Glacier's just a character to represent 715. Yeah. Do you like reading? If you do, what's your favorite book? I enjoy reading, but I need to read more books. I don't have a favorite book at the moment. Hey Circus, love you. Thank you. What's your favorite cereal to eat? That kind of cereal that's like wheat flakes or frosted flakes or whatever, but it has strawberries in it. Do you like big dogs or small dogs? What breed? My favorite type of dogs are corgis, but I've never had a corgi. Someday. Someday. Why is Luca your favorite to work with? Because I like her tone. I like everything about her. And yeah, she's... If I had to pick one Vocaloid to represent my music, if I had to pick one Vocaloid to work with forever, it would be Luca. I would be perfectly fine with giving up all my other Vocaloids just to continue working with Luca. Favorite animal? I like cats, but I also like penguins. Do you like anything classic? Classic movies, books, etc. I like classical music quite a bit. But yeah. Opinion on bread. The greatest food on the planet. It's pretty good. I like bread. I feel like it's a fitting thing to go with every meal. You know, I don't really get sick of it. So yeah. I used to eat bread straight up, like just slices of bread, not even toasting it, but that was as a wee lad, and I don't anymore. If you had to choose Miku or Len, definitely Miku. Have you ever heard of Len Rin Twin? If you haven't, you should check them out. I haven't. What kind of humor do you like? I like fun humor, humor that doesn't rely on making fun of, like humor that isn't at the expense of other people, I suppose. Humor that's very weird and awkward, but like, for example, recently in a chat that I'm in, my friend posted somebody asking a question, are Inklings furries? And then I just respond with that picture of Mrs. Puff from the SpongeBob game, which is, don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answers to. And then I just ended up cracking and like laughing so much for like half an hour. I was like dying. I made that comeback and I thought it was hilarious. So that's the kind of humor I like. Do you know the Anime Man? I know of him, but I don't know what he does. I don't think. So yeah. Sweet or salty? ¿Por qué no los dos? Do you talk to walls? I do. I don't. Is this a reference? Super unrelated to Vocaloid, but do you know the game One Shot? It's really amazing and I just want everyone to know about it. Kenji's really into One Shot, but I don't know much about it at all. Do you like Yuri? Nah. I mean, yeah, but nah. I mean, I like gay people. I like the gays. I like seeing female, like lesbian couples, you know, both drawn and both, you know, but I don't know, specifically Yuri and Yaoi, they kind of put me off a little bit, because while I do really love to see representation of LGBT BLT, I am it puts me off because there's a lot of fetishization. I can't talk. There's a lot of that word that goes behind it, and people are like, OMG to gays, and it's like, I don't approve of that, you know. I don't think that's cool. So I love LGBT couples, but I don't specifically like Yuri or Yaoi, I suppose. Do you like jazz? Love you. Thank you. Jazz is alright. Some jazz I'm not too into because it's just a little too hectic, but I appreciate it. What was your inspiration for Last of Me by Luca? Like, it was a very emotional barf type of thing, you know? It was like, I was very frustrated at the time, and it was me kind of just saying, I just started writing down lyrics with no real direction to them, and yeah. Yeah, well, I am gay, so I like the gays, of course, but and yeah, fetish, then the new song by Selena Gomez, fetish, you got a fetish for my love. Do you like Pinocchio P? Yeah. Do you know when you stutter it's cute? I'm glad you find it endearing. Otherwise it would look pathetic. Did you barf on Last of Me and a good song came out? Um, I'm, I'm glad you like the song, and I'm pretty proud of it. So yeah, yeah. Do you like Triple Baka? I don't like this song, and I love you. Oh, thank you. I actually like Triple Baka because it's a classic, I believe. Do you give the suck? No. Mm-mm. Circus, where can I find the full body version of Glacier? I would like to draw fan art for them. I did commission Slap to do a full example reference body thing for Glacier, and I think we're kind of in this weird limbo where I think it's like I don't know where I'm supposed to post it, but I did commission him for it so that there could be a reference for it. But like, if Slap is still here, Slap, if you haven't already posted it, you have the permission to just post it, and if it is already posted, check his Tumblr. Least favorite school subject? Gym. Ugh. Ugh. Watch In a Heartbeat if you haven't, it's so cute. I never retweeted it, I'm a fool! I'm so sorry. Would you ever consider making an Idol themed song? Maybe. I like idols a lot, but I don't know if I have the energy to write an Idol song. Do you like J-Rock? Yeah, I like a lot of rock. Do you have a non-Vocaloid artist? What do you mean by that? Please elaborate. How much time do you spend per day organizing or thinking about your musical work? I think about it constantly, a lot. So I guess 24 hours a day. But I work around 2 to 3 hours a day when I'm not specifically working on a song. But when I'm working on a song, it tends to be like 8 hours to 10. When I'm working on a song, I try to finish it in that day. Otherwise, I just try to start and see what happens. What is the song Patches about exactly? It's about... So there's this theory that, for example, it's originally like a sock, but say that if a hole was in the sock and you patched it up, and then you kept getting holes and you kept patching it up until the entirety of it was just patches and it was nothing else, would it still be the same sock? And we translated that into computer code. If a program is released and then it just keeps getting patches and patches and patches until it's a completely different program in the end, is it still the same program? So it's about change. It's about emotional change and progression. It's about it's optimistic, but also kind of like an optimistic outlook of I could be somebody completely different in the future, and I will be somebody completely different. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing, you know? You're going to change. Everything's going to change. And sometimes you're going to change so much that you're going to be a completely different person, you know? There's going to be no remnants of what you once were in the future, of who you will be, you know? So it's that kind of pessimistic, optimistic thing. Who's your favorite Vocaloid character to make music with? Luca. What do you do when things distract you from whatever you're currently working on? I don't have enough willpower to fully tell myself to go back to work on the thing, but I allow myself to indulge in the distracting thing for a little bit and then come back to it. I don't, because if I'm distracted by something, if I don't allow myself to fully enjoy it while I'm distracted, then I'm just going to continuously want to do it. So if I let myself enjoy it for a little bit, then go back to working, it works out better. Ever think about collabing with YouTuber musicians? That would be neat, yeah. I'd have to like their stuff first. Like, I have a contact email. Send me what your stuff is like, and I'll see if I'm into it. Would you ever consider using the Vocaloid Hiyama Kiyoteru? I don't have him, actually, so there's the answer. Did your mom say you're beautiful when you were a child? No. Do you watch Ed's World? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Do you love anime? Also, what's your best anime show? I like anime a lot. I'm really fond of idol animes, but my favorite anime that isn't an idol anime is Flying Witch. If I made a stream, would you watch it? Maybe. Yo, how ready are you for Miriam V4? I'm super ready, but even if they get started with it right now, like immediately, if somehow everything's approved for right now, it still probably wouldn't come for a year or two. So there's hype there, but also I'm not too. It's not solidified hype. It's like I'm ready to let go whenever. I'm ready for it to fall. But I'm really hyped, and I hope we continue to do this thing where we show companies what we're really into, and they do stuff, you know? How old are you? I'm 22. Okay, would you possibly consider buying Hiyama Kiyoteru? Maybe, but I have enough Vocaloids right now. I have all the Vocaloids I want at the moment. How do you deal with social anxiety? I actually just obsessively fidget, which makes me hurt myself without realizing it. Do you have any tips on how to deal with the stress and things? I viciously dissociate, which isn't very healthy. But I guess once I'm thrown into a social anxiety situation, there's a level of dissociation, but also a level of obligation. So I tell myself whenever I need to do social stuff, and this is only if I can't avoid it. Because if there is literally any minuscule way that I can avoid doing stuff, I will. I will subconsciously find a way to like ollie out of situations. I will subconsciously try to get out of any social situation that I can worm my way out of. But if I can't, then I just realize that it's not as bad as I am making it out to be. It's scary. It's really bad. I'm gonna remember it for the rest of my life, but they're gonna forget literally within 10 minutes. Even if I stumble over my words and I accidentally call them a fart face, they're gonna be like, huh, that's weird, and then they're gonna move on with their life. So I guess the way I deal with it is I try positive encouragement to myself over and over and over, but it doesn't always work out, and then I just end up dissociating and going through and being very spacey and not being the best conversationalist. Do you like yoga? I appreciate it, but I don't really do it. Do you have any waifus? No, I have a lot of daughters though. What do you think of Jubiphonic? I love her. Me too. Have you ever watched ReZero? I have. I got very frustrated by the main protagonist, so I gave up on it. I full on gave up on it. I was like, ugh, I hate this. And I didn't give it a second chance, and I don't plan to ever. I am very passionate about how much I hate that main protagonist. Opinion on Hachi's new song, Sand Planet? I really like it. My real name is Miriam, and I freak out every time you say Miriam V4 because I'm all alone in my room. Oh, sorry. Anyway, do you ever have creative blocks? If so, how do you deal with them? I have creative blocks a lot, and what I do is I continue trying to work, but I don't try to force it. If I continue trying to work because I want to have fun. If I'm working on something, and even if it doesn't come out good, as long as I'm having fun with it, then I will continue. I will make songs that I'll delete immediately after finishing them. I will work on stuff that will never be done. I will start 50 billion projects. But the minute I'm not having fun, I stop. Because when I'm not having fun is when it's not worth it. So then I move on to something else. I just let myself get distracted. And I also take a break. I full on go weeks on end without even touching music sometimes. I say I do music every single day, and I do, but then I also have very intensive music breaks on purpose. Even some days when I feel like I kind of want to make music, it's like I need a refresher, so I need to focus on listening to music. I need to focus on getting that creative spark again. So I will just listen to music, and I'll play video games, or I'll watch stuff, or I'll read, or I'll consume media. I will do fun stuff, and I will work while also contemplating ideas and thinking of what I want to do, but I give myself a time frame of like, all right, I'm going to have a week where I'm just going to listen to music, a lot of new music, I'm going to look for music that I've never listened to before. I'm going to look for artists I've never listened to before. I'm going to play games I've never listened to, watch movies I've never listened to. I'm going to do new things entirely. I'm going to maybe even go outside. God, that's a weird thing, right? That exists. That's there. But basically, any way to get over a creative block is possible. Both the working every single day and just continuing to do stuff, and the full on taking a break. I don't believe that you should not break the chain, because you shouldn't stress out about a chain. You should do what you need to do. So yeah, if you ever don't feel like drawing, if you ever don't feel like writing, if you ever don't feel like making music, it's not the end of the world. It just means you might need a break. What color is your hair? Right now it's blonde. I bleached it. Do you hear Spanish songs, Vocaloid or not? I like Aku's songs. Favorite idol anime and game? My favorite idol game is Starlight Stage, Idolmaster Cinderella Girls Starlight Stage, and my favorite anime would be Idolmaster Cinderella Girls. It's really good. Do you like your community? I don't really interact with it. My family is very outlier with our community. We're not really active within it. If you mean like a real life community, if you mean like Vocaloid community, then I feel kind of like there are people who were friends but now they've become walls, blocking off entire sections of the Vocaloid community. So it's kind of stressing me out, and I'm isolating myself. But that's just me being too real. Can you sing Copycat? I'll become what you like. This is what you wanted, right? Right? Like that? Whoa, whoa, copy that, copycat. I'm off tune, but I do my best. What do you think about EZFG? I like EZFG a lot. Would you consider using Namine Ritsu? Maybe. What do you think of people who stream every day, like me? I think you have a lot of dedication, and I'm proud. Would you rather be friends with Luca or Miku? Probably Luca, because I feel like she's a bit more chill, and Miku would be that very energetic friend that's kind of intimidating. Do you watch Game Theory? I only watched the Five Nights at Freddy's ones, to be honest. I'm that guy. Yeah. Sing Karma? Do I even remember Karma? You turned my heart into ash. I've become numb to the pain. Now you've used up all your luck. Yeah. Karma's a bit. I don't. Yeah. Did you teach yourself to make Vocaloid songs? I did. Do you know the Vocaloid song producer Yunosuke? And if so, what do you think of him? I really, really love his stuff. It's so cool. He's awesome. Kaito or Len? Kaito. How would you feel if I made an Amino community dedicated to just you? Would you join it? There probably is one already, though. There is one, and I did join it for a little bit. But I don't keep up with aminos as much as I should. Did you write things other than songs, or did you ever? Do you write things other than songs, or did you ever? Not really. I'm not much of a writer in anything other than that. What do you think about Sam Free? I really loved his stuff. His stuff was incredible, but rest in peace. It's very tragic to hear. It was just a whirlwind of Sam Free and Poa Poapi, so they were both artists I really liked, so yeah. Sad. Would you do a song where you sing with Vocaloid? I kind of have one like that on my Patreon. I'm the backing vocals. I'm trying to do more backing vocals myself. Have you ever watched Tegami Bachi Letterby? No. What's that? Len or Len? Neither. Would you be open to be interviewed for how to start out creating music or to be showed at a music class convention panel? Um, I don't know if I'm the best person to ask about that. Like, I don't think I'm not the best with most interviews. They're kind of awkward. Because I'm even here, it feels a bit awkward. In the best way, but also in the kind of I'm afraid of social interaction and interviews. I feel like I have to choose my words very, very carefully. So I appreciate the sentiment, but probably no. I don't mind being interviewed in some cases, but it really, when I'm asked to be interviewed, it's like it's just social anxiety things. The stars and the planets have to be aligned for me to actually get up the courage to be like, oh yeah, sure. Would you use Vocaloid? Probably not. Have you ever played Overwatch? I have. I've played it since launch. It's a lot of fun. Have you ever heard about the Utao Matsuda Poyo? I have. Did you love school or hate it? I hated it. Thoughts on Yamaha advertising Vocaloid with the same songs of ESQs? It kind of makes me lose interest in buying them. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Have they been doing that lately? I haven't noticed. Why do you like Luca? Because she's really pretty. She's like, ever since she was first released when I was like 13. I think I was actually 12. And she has this like older sister thing to her, and she has long pretty pink hair, and her voice, she was the first bilingual Vocaloid ever, and I just got into Vocaloid like 6 months prior to her release in 2008, and it was revolutionary in that she was the first one to speak English and Japanese, and to me that was really awesome, and I loved her English voice, and I really want to support that, and I continue supporting that because Luca kind of started the trend that now a lot of Japanese Vocaloids have where they're bilingual. Luca was the first one, you know? So I really liked her. I really, really like every aspect about her. I loved her voice tone. I loved her visual aspect. She's really good. Can you sing Goodbye? I don't know if I remember enough of Goodbye. And I'll be forgotten in time, no matter how hard I try. I'll be a waste in life, so this is my goodbye. Yeah. That's like, I sped up the tempo by like 1 billion, but Thoughts in the World is mine. It's iconic, honestly. Do you like piano covers? I love them. They're really, really good. What's your favorite Magurine Lucas song? Sugar Vine's been my favorite lately. It's really cute. Can I marry you? No. I'm sorry. Do you like to read manga? I used to, but manga's really expensive. I mean, it's worth it because I want to support mangaka, but I feel like it's more expensive than it should be because it's like 11 to 12 bucks when I used to buy it to get it in English, and from what I've seen in Japan, it's normally like 300 yen to 500 yen, which is like, it's over doubling the price for a translation, which I do think is important, but it's like, it really put me off from buying manga at all, you know? Do you know Killing Stalking? It's pretty messed up and gay. I don't. I remember there's that one meme thing that's like, yes I do the cooking, yes I do the cleaning, and I thought, and apparently that's based on the Killing Stalking guy, but I thought that was some dude from Attack on Titan. What the guy's name? Levi? I thought it was that dude. That's how little I know about it. There are apps for Manga Circus. Yeah, but I mean, I want to support the mangaka. I don't want to illegally read it. Do you love dubstep or metal songs? I like both. Yeah, I prefer dubstep, but I really appreciate metal. What do you know about Russia? Any words in Russian maybe? Love you. You're amazing. Thank you. I don't know any Russian words. Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry. Favorite word? I don't know if I have one. All words are kind of scary. Do you use Vocal Listener? I don't. I don't even have Vocal Listener. I would try it out someday, but I don't. What's the strangest dream you've ever had? Oh, I've had so many. I can't even start to explain. Like the most recent one even. It's just weird. Is Glacier a boy or a girl? Glacier's a girl, I believe. But it also doesn't super matter. Luca or Kaito? You can only save one. Who lives? I will save them both. I'm breaking the rules. Can't make me choose just one. Can you sing The Last of Me, please? Your voice is awesome. Oh, thank you. Can I? Let's see. You can keep the last of me. I don't care, I am obsolete. You have seen the last of me. Wring my neck, I won't feel a thing. Reverberate sound and repeat. Phase out my heart and you will see. Do, 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 do. Nah, yeah. What's your best Lucas song? And also you have a pretty voice. Thank you. My best? What do you mean? My favorite Lucas song right now is Sugar Vine by Dixie Flatline. Favorite Luca cover? There was one a while ago, back in 2010 or 11 or something, of Paparazzi. I really liked that. Do you have a weird random catchphrase? Mine is hi, how you doing? Not really. I don't know. My friends would have to tell me if I have one, because I don't notice. Is Last of Me about bullying? It could be, if you want to interpret it that way, but it is just an emotional barf of how I was feeling at the time. Favorite Idolmaster song? Hotel Moonside. I also like Ponda Beach. And I also really like, there's a lot. Mostly Cinderella Girl songs are my favorites, though. Opinions on puns. They're good. How do you get super low notes? My voice always cracks when I try. I don't know. It just kind of happens. I have an OC that kind of sounds like you, lol. I realize I have too many OCs, but I don't give a fuck. Well, that's alright. I have a friend who constantly just makes OCs, and it's fine. And no, I'm actually not talking about Slap. Do you have any pets or want any? I have 3 pets. I have 2 cats and a dog. What are your thoughts on Oliver? By the way, thanks for answering my question earlier. Anytime. He's alright, but I feel like he doesn't have the range I would like to use. So I don't use him a lot. I don't even have him. Sorry for re-asking, but can you sing something? It's not... That's nothing if it's not... Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. But I've sung a little bit. Tell me what to sing. I'm sorry, Slap. Please sing How to Pretend. How does it go? How does How to Pretend go again? How does it go? Breathe in, breathe out, I'm lost in here now. And of course I know that there's no way I can turn back. Do, 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 do. I forget how the chorus goes. I forget my own song. I'm so sorry. Would you consider making an original song maybe with or without Vocaloid but with your own voice in a song? I have. Check out my recent song Patches with No Straight Answer. We both sing it. What's your zodiac sign? I'm Cancer. Oh, since you're singing your own songs, how about Poltergeist? Oh my gosh, that has a range, but I'll try. Living in agony and tragedy is like a curse brought upon yourself, 'cause as you're calling out and falling down, you can't be recovered, and it hurts. And I think I accidentally did the bridge, and it hurts like hell. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Do you like every song you made? Every song past Goodbye, I appreciate more. Every song previous to Goodbye, I'm not into. When doing collabs with people, do you prefer writing the songs or singing? I ask because I hope to get to do a collab with you one day, but I can't write songs at all. And it itai like heck, right? Slap, right? But I like to. The thing is, I ask people to contact me and to send me their stuff if we want to collab because I like to do everything. I like to be intertwined in doing everything. We both write instrumentals, we both write lyrics, we both write the melody, we both work on everything. Yeah, but I guess I prefer melody and lyrics if I have to choose. Like, for example, there's somebody I'm working with whose instrumental skills are way out of my league. Like, they're so much better than me. So I'm writing the lyrics and melody because, as much as I would like to work with them on the instrumental, they would probably just, I would probably ruin it. Circus, I'm sorry to say this out of the blue, but last time you meant a lot to me when I was in my freshman year of high school. I just wanted to say that you're amazing and such a cool guy. Love you. Thank you. That's super nice. And thank you guys for liking my voice. Do you play Undertale? I've played Undertale in this stream. Can you sing Insanity? It was the first Vocaloid song, plus the first song I heard from you, so it'd be great to hear you sing the song that brought me here, if you can find the lyric. It's been a long time. Insanity, that's all I remember. Do you have any hobbies lately? Idle games, idle phone games mostly. Can you sing 1/4? Alright, I'll try my best. Am I the only one that's holding on for far too long? Was it all just a dream? Am I wrong? Was there no you and me? Yeah. Can you sing I Love For Us? A few of us would greatly appreciate it. I fully forget that song. It's been a very long time, and I don't actually. That's kind of pre-Goodbye, so I didn't super listen to it a lot, and I feel like lyrically I could have done better. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I don't fully know it. Can you say my name? That is a very long and intimidating name. I'll say the end of it. Uma Rosa. My friends think that you're the best Vocaloid producer. I do too. How do you feel about that? That's super flattering. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Personally, I feel like there are a lot of people who are better than me out there, but I'm really honored that you consider me your favorite or the best. Thank you so much. Was the introduction song for your album a combination of all the songs on the album? It was, yeah. Can you sing We Are You by Steam Pianist? I don't know that song. I'm sorry. Do you like thunderstorms? I love them. I super love them. I love rain, specifically. I love pouring rain. It's awesome. Do you like Love Live? I also love Idolmaster. I do. I prefer Idolmaster, but I really love Love Live. Cats or dogs? Cats. Least favorite Vocaloid? Probably Gachapoid. Do you hear only Vocaloid songs? No. I listen to a lot of other songs as well. Do you think you'll be posting more covers on your main channel besides SoundCloud? No. This channel that you're on right now is fully original songs. SoundCloud's where covers are going to be. Please say my name. Also, I don't regret subbing to you, just to leave it out there. Oh, thank you. Thelcy Sabertooth? Can you say a word in French like bonjour? Please? I'm French and I want to hear you speaking French. Bonjour, s'il vous plaît. Can you sing any Japanese Vocaloid song? Can I? Can I? Is there any coming to me? No, I don't know. Do you like the song Despacito? Yeah, it's pretty alright, but it is vastly overplayed. Do you like Maki Nishikino? She is cute. I do. Maki's really good. Have you heard of BTS? I have. Have you eaten? I have. I ate before I started the stream. Do you like the J-rock band SCG? If you do you know they just broke up? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. But that sucks. Can you sing Secrets of Wisteria by Steam Pianist? I don't really know any Steam Pianist songs. I'm sorry. Pancakes or waffles? Waffles. Rin or Lan? Rin. Speaking of SoundCloud, I remember on your matcha tuning stream when people were freaking out about SoundCloud closing shop. Yeah, and it's not. Can you sing Sand Planet? I don't think I have enough of that song memorized. I'm a fool when it comes to songs, my guys. I'm so sorry. Can you speak any German? 9. Do you know any Italian words? I'm from Italy. What is it? Scuse? Isn't that just like excuse me? Ever heard about Silva Gunner? I think, or like the parody one where it's like the Love Live song that's just, I think it's Start Dash, you know, and it's like I say, and normally it's like hey, 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 Start Dash, but then it's just the parody that's just like I say for the entire song. That's just it. It's just extended. That's also my style of comedy. That's the type of humor I love. Why do you hate Len? He's my favorite. I don't hate him. I made a song with him. Say my name, please. Can you sing Taken by Sleep by 21 Pilots? I don't know that song. I'm sorry. Danielle McGuire Shaw. I'm sorry. Opinion on Cyber Songman. By the way, thank you for answering my last 3 questions. He's pretty alright, but I feel like his range is a bit limited. Can you sing something in Japanese? I want to hear you singing in Japanese. Alright, let me try. 今日はお祭りみんなハッピー来てます朝がき Hold on, let me look at the lyrics. I was like, I can do this because I remember the lyrics, and then I don't, but I do. Hold on. British accent? No, it's very, very bad. Do you know every time you laugh you kill a million fangirls? Oh no, please, I don't want to kill people. Alright, 今日はお祭りみんなハッピー来てます流れる汗がハートビートせかす待ちきれなくてすぐに気づかないふり歌が聞こえて君に会えるのです That's the song I like. Do you know what Mystic Messenger is? I know of it, but I don't know anything about it. Lucid or 715? 715. Is it every day, bro? Bro? Who do you like the most in Love Live and Idolmaster? My favorites are Ellie, Love Live, and Takane, Idolmaster. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you. That's super flattering. And my favorites in Love Live are... Okay, so I tend to have 2 favorites for like everything. So from Muse, my favorites are Kotori and Maki in Love Live. From Aqua, my favorites are Yohane and Hanamaru. And from Idolmaster, my favorite is Hibiki, with Takane being second. From Cinderella Girls, my favorites are Kanade and Uzuki. And then from Million Live, my favorites are Kotoha and Kaori. Ever heard of Tsukematsukeru? I have. Circus, speak in Spanish. No hablo español. I don't speak Spanish. I'm so sorry. I don't speak. I can only speak Japanese a little bit, and even then, it's very, very, very bad. Do you want to say I don't know how to speak Finnish in Finnish? It's en osa puhua somea? Did I say that right? Nico Nico ni. Yeah. Very random, but thank you for being you. Thank you. I don't have a question But I love you. I love your music so much. I love watching your live streams. They make me happy. Oh, well, thank you. Who are your top 3 favorite anime characters? Uzuki is number 1 from Cinderella Girls. And, gosh, I don't think I watched enough anime. I really liked, is it Kana? The little dragon girl from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. And then I also liked, the main character of Flying Witch. Do you know Yanni? And thank you for... Awesome. Oh, well, thank you. And I don't know them. I'm sorry. Blue or purple? Blue. The chat is gone. Huh? Hold on. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. It's back. It's gone. It's back. Nice. Have you heard of Okamepi? And if so, what do you think of his music? I haven't. Did you watch, like, Uta no Prince-sama? I have not. I think I watched 1 episode, but I was interested in it a little bit, but not really. Have you heard of Dramatical Murder? I've heard of it, but nah. Oh. How about future plans? I don't really have future plans. I mean, I do and I don't. It's kind of bad. Have you heard of Kagero Project? I have. How do you feel about people covering your songs? I really like it. I really like when people do that. It's super awesome. If you could only have 5 Vocaloid voice banks in each language, which would they be? Just wondering because I'm getting another bank soon, but I have a limited hard drive space. Luca would be my only Vocaloid that I use for everything forever. Just saying. That's just it. Do you like Death Note? I did. I got all the manga. That's one of the few manga series that I actually got all the manga to. Say my name. Hint. Magical Mal? Who is the person on screen supposed to be? That's the main character. That's the persona representation of my album 715, which is available on Bandcamp and iTunes and Spotify and everywhere. Len or Lenka? You have to choose. No. Do you know Token Rambu? I do, but I'm not too into it. I would be more into it if they actually made it easy to play the game overseas, you know, but they don't, so it's like, Do you have any songs I could practice singing to? Also, thanks for answering a lot of my questions. I feel spoiled. Just practice singing whatever you like to sing. That's all I really have to say. Can you sing Ivan Polka? I can sing it, and I can sing it, and you heart. Sorry. Thank you. I think so. But ayatsa yari vidaveri adari something one then one do already papa buddy there you go. Yay, I did it. Do you know Masa Works Design? Oh, I think I've heard of Masa. Yeah. My mom wants to meet you. Oh. Well, I appreciate that. Opinions on Kaede-san. Which Kaede-san? Do you mean the person who is one of the most popular Cinderella girls right now? Do you mean the character from Aikatsu? Do you mean that, like, cat Vocaloid joke thing? Which? Describe yourself in 4 words. We are so intrigued. Very afraid, gay. Fear. Why is your voice so soothing? Oh, thank you. I could try to sing a little bit of Insanity, sure. Would you rather eat a live spider or eat a live scorpion? How about neither? How about neither? Yeah, let's do neither. Why don't you have concerts? You might be able to get 1 million fans and then do a face reveal. I don't have concerts because I'm not really big enough to have concerts. Have some more money before I go. Ah, see ya. Oh, thank you so much, Yuffie. Oh, that's so nice. Len, Lenka, or Len? Mm, I guess, Len. Do you have a Discord? I I have a Discord, but I don't have a Discord server for me specifically. I have a Patreon Discord. If you if you join my Patreon, you get to talk to me. No, but basically, yeah, actually, it's bad, but it's where I'm pretty active there. I actually talk a lot in gaming. I talk about idols. I ask people if they want to play Splatoon with me. Yeah, Rin or Len? Definitely Rin. Let's see. I've been streaming for about 2 hours, so I think in a little bit I'm gonna stop. And by in a little bit, I mean like 1 to 3 minutes. So last few rounds of questions, and then I'm gonna stop. I'm sad because I've been questioning a question all the time. Well, I've seen this, but I didn't see what your question was. So I think Circus has made over $100 in this stream. Yeah, it's surreal. I had no idea that would happen. Have you listened to Kaware Yasuki from Guilty Kiss? I have listened. I didn't. Is the full song released yet? I don't know. Ketchup or mayonnaise? I'm team ketchup. Can you make a Discord server for all your fans, myself included? Maybe someday. I had one, but it was a collaboration with Iris, and I'm not sure. Can I play Splatoon with you once I get it in a few days? Sure. Have you heard Lindsey Sterling's songs? I have. Opinions on My Hero Academia. I want to get into it, but I'm also... The stars and planets need to align for me to get into an anime, because it requires full focus. Favorite anime opening? Gosh, I don't know. There's a lot that are really good. I know that the Haruhi opening, I really enjoyed the first one. If you could, would you do a collab with Cry? Sure. I don't know what we collaborate with, but he seems cool. Does it annoy you that some people ask you to sing? No, because I love singing. It's fine. I'm not the best, but as long as you don't mind that I'm off tune and off tempo, then thank you for subscribing. Were you subscribed? Were you surprised when so many people patroned you on Patreon? I was super surprised. Oh no, I just remembered, Circus, I can't play ESO with you because my PC ran out of space, so I can't update. Oh no! Soon, someday, we'll be able to play ESO together. How do you feel about Copycat becoming an animation meme? I'm alright with it. Does it snow where you live? It does. It's really nice. Also, it's hell, but it's nice, mostly. Thanks for the awesome, and I forgot this. Why Circus? Why that name? It's so cool. Because I wrote the song Circus Monster, and I was dubbed that name when I uploaded it to Nika. Can you say something in Spanish? Yo quiero queso. What's your favorite Vocaloid? Luca. And on that note, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all so much for coming. I might do a part 2. I might do another one. Well, part 3. But I might do another stream in the future. But it's been a lot of fun. And I'm sorry that I couldn't get to everyone's questions. I will definitely try to continue this. Hold on, actually. Maybe I'll just BRB real quick. Yeah. BRB for like 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Do you hear any background noise? Is there a lot of background noise? Siri, who asked you? I didn't even say anything that remotely sounded like your name. What are you doing?
Who I am isn't important.
Okay, Siri, no, just go away. Stop. Anyways, hello. Thank you for the donations. You will never know, that nerd in the corner. Now I know. Thank you for everything. Well, thank you for the donation. Wow, that's incredible. There's some background noise. I apologize. Alright, so should I continue to do a Q&A? Or should I try to convert the stream into be something else? Because I'm kind of... The reason I was going to stop was because, one, I needed to refill my water. I needed to go do a lot of refresher things. My room was getting very hot because I turned off my EC when I stream, and stuff like that. So I was contemplating doing that, and also a little bit of social wearing out from being super focused on the chat for 2 hours. So do you want me to continue the Q&A or do you want me to do something else? Just let me know. Also, I'll answer a question that I think I saw. Do you have any interest in voice acting? I don't think I'm the best actor, but I do think it will be a lot of fun to voice act. Can you say my name? Please, but I have a German name and my English is very bad, sorry. Looney Bunabub Angleton? I'm sorry. Opinion on Vocaloid fandom. I think it's really cool. The Vocaloid fandom is nice, but there's also certain people that I thought were friends, and there's certain producers who I thought were like connections who like enjoyed my company, ended up becoming walls that blocked off entire parts of the fandom. So now I'm like wary, and I'm feeling a little boxed in, and like I feel like I'm about to isolate myself from the Vocaloid fandom again, which I've done before, but I don't really want to do that. It's weird. Do you like puzzles? They're fun. Please do a tutorial thing for V4 now, please. I'm starting that up on my Patreon again soon. I actually need to plan that, but in the future. Petition Circus to see the B-movie script? Wow. Hold on. While I'm trying to... let's see what I have on my Steam library. Maybe I'll sing while I look up stuff. Well, I just like this song, so I will not. Can you sing any anime opening? Your choice. Seipai kagayaku kagayaku hoshi ni nare unmei no doa ageyo ima mirai dake miyagete. Do you like Crusher P? That is a very broad, that's a very simple question. Short of it, to be very blunt, no. Appreciate her work though. But yeah. No. Just to be blunt. Let's see. What's your Steam name? This is important. You will never find out. Literally, it's really weird. It's an idol. It's a Cinderella girl. If you can figure out what Cinderella girl, it's not one of my top faves. It's not one of my top faves I've ever said. But it is one of the 183 Cinderella girls. Have you ever played Skullgirls? My friend is really into it, but I haven't. Hold on. I wish I could stream Splatoon, but like you can't. Do you know Full Metal Alchemist's opening? If you can you sing one of them, please? I don't, I'm sorry. Have you played any Zelda games? I haven't really. Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? If so, do you guys plan on having children one day? No, I am a single man. Can you sing Hide and Seek? It's a Vocaloid song. Oh, I thought of when you said Hide and Seek, I was thinking of the Imogen Heap song. You know, the Where are we? What the hell is going on? The dust has only just begun to fall. Crop circles in the carpet, sinking feeling. I like that song. Yeah, you said my name. I know it was very difficult, so thank you. Well, yeah, I did my best. I'm sorry. What do your parents think of what you do? It pays stuff. It's a source of income, so they're just like, whatever. Favorite Splatoon weapon? I forget what it's called, but I'm really alright with it. It's like a sprayer thingy. So what do you think of Splatoon 2? I want to get it, but I'm broke. It's really good. I like it more than Splatoon 1, but I also like the Switch more than the Wii U, so. Did you know that Copycat is a very popular animation meme? It might just be one of my favorites right now, I think. Well, yeah, I knew that. It was fun. Well, I knew that it was an animation meme, and it makes me really happy that it became one. And it was a lot of fun to do the video. And I'm glad that people are emulating that because it's neat. It's nice. Will I ever not be a disappointment? Only if you work on it, and if you could, you're only a disappointment if you find yourself a disappointment. And I mean, you got this. I believe in you. Slepu's art or Luca's voice bank? Both. Callie or Marie? Pearl or Marina? Callie and Marina. Glacier is a girl, but it also doesn't super matter. Is making music your only job? At the moment, yes. Tips on surviving under a hot blanket because you're hiding your phone's bright screen from bugs in a dark room and lights on is not an option. Go to sleep. I believe in you. Are you planning on making more songs, albums? I am. Did you ever regret making any one of your songs? Nope. Yeah, the only set in stone thing about Glacier is her name, and she is also gay. She's whatever you want her to be. Did you answer my last question? Did I? We just don't know. What software do you use to make the background music for your songs? I use FL Studio. Why don't you make the stream last a few years? Because I have social anxiety, and while I can stream for a while, I get exhausted after a while too. Can you sing Cantarella? I like to hear it in your voice. Is that the Mitsume au sono shisen tofika sekai no naka? I don't know if that's the right one. Do you like Pokemon? Yeah. Can you repeat the 4 words to describe yourself? I forget them already. What do you think of animation memes in general? I like them. Lenki is my nickname, but part of my name is my nickname. Can you guess my name? Is it Len? Do you watch any kinds of anime? If so, what type? I watch slice of life. Mostly. Can you sing 10,000 Stars? Oh no, can I? Do I remember how it goes? I'm holding on to nothing. I've begun crashing hard. Let me feel panic again. Set ablaze, I'll shine brighter than the stars. Say poppy pop 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 people. Poppy pop 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 people. What's your favorite Deco Nina song? Probably Fakery Tale. What would be your reaction if somebody created a piano cover of your introduction song? I would love that. That'd be so cool. Can you say Baku Baku Nyanya? Okay. Do you like Addicted? Can you sing Addicted, please? I forget how it goes. Yeah, I really forget how it goes. Do you listen to any of Maretu's songs? I do, I really like Maretu. The stream should be called Make Me Sing a Song. Honestly, but it's alright. How do you deal with streaming that long and your anxiety? I'm already worn out after a short amount of time I'm here. I guess it's a weird outlook, I suppose. I'm not... Because I have it out, because I have the ability to stop whenever I want to, I feel less stressed about streaming. Can you sing Pom Pom Pon or Tsukima Tsukeru? I'd love to hear you sing that. I need some cute stuff in my day. I've already sung both of them on my other channel. Well, not Tsukima Tsukeru, but... how does Pom Pom Pon go? Anoko satende... That's not how it... I know the first line in English is like, dancing out where the streets meet. Everybody just lighten up and move your feet. If we were together at the very center, and hand in hand, something. Rock Lee just read it. It's fine. Anoko satende, minna ga moshi skipu wo shite, moshi ano machi no mannaka de 手をつないで空を見上げたらもしもあの街のどこかでチャンスがつかみたいのならまだ泣くのには早いよねただ前に進むしかないわいやいやポンポン出してしまえばいいの全然しないのつまらないでしょ Alright, that's all I'm gonna do. Do you like chocolate? Yeah. Do you like a silent voice? Sure. Okay, so we can't see you, but can you tell us a description of yourself? Imagination is so powerful. I have hair on my head. I have a face. I have 2 limbs with hands that are connected to them. I have 2 like other limbs that hold up my body. They're called, I nicknamed them my legs, and connected to them are feet. And then I have this like weird blocky shape that all of that is connected to. It is called my torso. And then I have a butt. Yeah. What's your favorite constellation? Oh, I don't know. What's your favorite music from ones that you've published? Mine is Copycat. Poltergeist, I think. Is it weird I figured out differences on my viola? Or at least the chorus? No, I'm proud of you. That's cool. Can you sing the Boku no Pico theme song, please? Does it have a theme song? Plus, Boku no Pico is so 2009. Do you like melancholic? I do. Can you sing Calamari Incantation? I don't know that song. Would you join a Discord server called Hell Chat Room? No, because I'm afraid of people. Discord servers aren't as easy to escape from. Who puts your music videos together? Do you do it yourself? What software do you use? I use, unless it's credited as somebody else, I do it myself. And I use Windows. No, I don't use Windows. I use Movie Studio HD. Something. Do you listen to any other songs other than Vocaloid? Yeah, I listen to a lot of other songs. Can you sing Jogen no Tsuki, please? By the way, thanks for singing Cantarella and the musics that other people asked you. Thank you, but I don't know that song, I'm sorry. Have you ever eaten German food? No, not really. Maybe I didn't know it was German, but I don't think I've ever eaten a food that somebody was like, this is German. And I was like, oh, I've never had that happen. Oh, the Squid Sisters theme song. Favorite Luca song? Sugar Vine. I don't know if you saw it, but could you answer my question? Well, what's your question? Have you ever considered creating another Discord server? Maybe. Maybe. Favorite Vocaloid combination for duets? I like Luca and Gumi. Yeah, Vegas Movie Studio, but it's the cheap version, the super cheap version. I can't use Sony Vegas because it's too expensive. My favorite Vocaloid songs are Kira Carry On and Pushing Daisies. Do you like zombies? Yeah, they're interesting. What's my phone ringtone? It's just the generic phone ringtone. Yeah. I've been here for a while now and I haven't said a thing, but why is your voice so relaxing? I think I've fallen asleep to it twice already. Oh wow, well, thank you. I don't know. What's your favorite utao? Takoizui. What's your favorite non-Vocaloid song? There's a lot. Right now I think Casanova by Ali X is up there. Can you sing Circles by Gumi? Sure. Circles and circles I go around, looking for a reason that can't be found. Circles and circles without a sound. I hacked it up. But yeah. What Vocaloids would you recommend for a beginner to buy? Whatever Vocaloid you enjoy. You're gonna have a lot of fun working with a Vocaloid that you very much so enjoy. Are you scared of the dark? Yeah. I was in a party and I put Last of Me. They loved it. I'm glad. Castaway the anime confirmed. Sure. Can you say hi to my friend Creeper Boom? Hello, Creeper Boom. Also, have you ever heard of Kirame Kirari? I have. What song of yours would you like to see have a piano cover? Oh gosh, I don't know. I like piano covers of everything. So, will you collab more? I mean, I would like to, but a few people who I've wanted to collab with ended up vague tweeting me. So it's a little bit like I like people's work a lot, but then they're mean, and it's like it's very high school. It's very silly and surface level, but it's like I need to work with people where there's a mutual respect, you know. So do you play Project Diva? Not a lot, but I do have Project Diva X. Please post more covers of you singing. Your voice is so nice. Thank you. Can you sing Wildfire? I love that song. And you. Thank you. You think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire if I don't want to get burned, but I am a pyromaniac and your veins are full of gas. You're burning higher, higher. I'm storming this wildfire. I am immune, wildfire. Yeah. Will you ever post Castaway? Maybe in the future, but it's on my album for now. So, hardest and easiest Vocaloid to tune in your opinion? Hardest, I think so far is going to be Makne Nana English. I haven't even really attempted, but gosh. And easiest is Luca and Miku V4. Do you have a bread? I like bread. Yes? Question mark? Will you ever revive Aido from the dead? Maybe. Can you say, hello, Lisbeth? I did. Hi, Circus. How has your day been? It's been alright. Can you sing Copycat? By the way, you're a huge inspiration to me. Thank you. I sang it earlier, but, whoa, whoa, copy that, copycat. That, yeah. What's your vocal range? Not a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. I can go down to like, gosh, I don't know. How are you? I'm good. Makne Nana or Sonica? Which one is harder to tune? Probably Sonica, because she's older at this point. Can you sing Ghost Rule? I don't think I remember enough about it. Can you sing Super Bass? Boom ba-doom boom boom ba-doom boom bay? There you go. What do you think about animations to your songs, like 3D and animated? I really love them. I love any sort of I love any sort of content created by other people from my songs. What inspired you to make music? Well, I've been listening to music my whole life, and I wanted to do something that I really loved, something that really has a huge influence on me. I wanted to try to create for other people as well. Say everybody watching the stream is awesome and deserves some chocolate. I did it. But what if they're allergic to chocolate? You should make a stream where you sing people's requests. This is already that. It's either I don't know the song or I do. I really like Deco's latest song, yeah. Team Ketchup or Team Mayonnaise? Team Ketchup. Sing Memory? Oh, that song's so old I don't remember it at all. Could you sing something in patches? Like parted patches? Can I sing Unravel, please? If you already did it, this comment doesn't even exist. I don't know Unravel, actually. I'm sorry. Have you ever played with the Jubeat machine before? I haven't. Favorite horror game? I don't know. I like a lot of them. I don't think I have one specific favorite. Yeah. Do you have a Wattpad? I don't. Would you join a Discord server with someone with the nickname Luca Macurine? No, because I'm afraid of people. I said this before. Discord servers are difficult to escape from. No matter how enticing you make this Discord server sound, I will not join it. No matter what, that's your answer for the rest of the time. Sorry. Do you like peanut butter? Yeah. Could you please say, hi, Lucinda? Hi, Lucinda. Did you already cover song? If yes, where can I hear it? I love your voice, sorry for harassing you. What song? Do you like Jubiphonic? Yeah, she's super nice. Can you sing Bad Apple? Sure. 流れてく時の流れても気だるさがほらぐるぐる回って私から離れる心も見えないわそう知らない自分から動くこともなく時の隙間に流され続けて知らないわ周りのことなど私は私それだけ夢見てる何も見てない語るも無駄な自分の言葉がしむなんて Yeah. Do you watch Naruto? No, but I have a friend who's really into it. Say I'm a potato. I did it. Can you sing a Panic at the Disco song, please? Can I? Do I know any? There was a few that I was really into for a while, but... I don't think I know any, I'm sorry. A part of Poltergeist? I'm not sure the name, but the song you did with Len. Oh, I've already sung that a little bit in stream. Do you like Sister Location? How much? If so, what's your favorite character? I like Ballora, and I really like Sister Location. It's really, really good. If you could make your own anime, what would it be about? It'd probably be a slice of life about... I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Did you have... Hold on. Ola Bellin? Do you think Teto will ever be bought by Krypton? No, I don't think so. Sing Fade or Deja Vu? I think I'm actually going to have to end the stream here. I would like to continue, but I actually can't at this point. But I'll leave with we're trapped in here for good. I'm lost in here, I'm lost. You see why I have to end. Yeah. So, I will talk to you guys later. I will stream again in the future. Yeah. But I have to end now. But thank you guys for coming to the stream, and I will see you later. Bye!